coming up. From the Northeast Live studios in Guwahati, Northeast Tonight with Wasbir Hussain.
Hello and welcome to Northeast Tonight, the show that decodes the region. There have been brisk political developments in Meghalaya ahead of the state assembly elections. Floor crossings by sitting MLAs and other leaders have begun already. The Meghalaya BJP is suddenly hogging the limelight as two ruling NPP MLAs, Benedict Marak and Ferlin Sangma, are all set to switch sides by shifting to the BJP fold. The Trinamool Congress too has suffered a loss with its MLA H.M. Sanpliang moving to the BJP, or for that matter all set to move to the BJP. The TMC is expected to neutralize its loss because NPP MLA from Fulbari, Ismatur Mominin, is set to move to the TMC. So overall, as things stand now, the ruling NPP has suffered the maximum loss while the BJP is upbeat. These may be early days, but the Meghalaya BJP appears to be already fine-tuning its strategy. On Wednesday, Meghalaya BJP President Ernest Mauri and Minister Sanbur Sulai met NIDA convener and Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in Guwahati. The four MLAs who have left their respective parties and are joining the BJP had also met Dr. Sharma. The big question is, are more MLAs set to switch sides? We know now that Phulbari NPP MLA Ismatur Mominin is moving to TMC. Then there are the suspended Congress MLAs like Amparin Lingdo who could move to either the NPP or the BJP. Sources have told Northeast Live the opinion of the electorate in Miss Amparin Lingdo's constituency, for instance, are divided. Some want her in NPP and others in BJP. On the whole, the upcoming Meghalaya polls are said to be highly interesting and face cutthroat contest. To discuss the volatile political scenario, I am joined from New Delhi by Rajya Sabha MP and Meghalaya NPP President Dr. W.R. Karluki. Joining me from Shillong is Meghalaya BJP President Mr. Ernest Mauri. Former Trinamool Congress MLA H.M. Sanpliang too is on the show. Congress leader PNCM is also likely to be in the show, but we have on the show Mr. Manuel Badwar, the Secretary of the Meghalaya Congress Committee, Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee. UDP leader Elantri Dakar and Trinamool Congress leader Dr. Fabian Lingdo are also expected to be on the program. Mr. Elantri Dakar is already on the show, and I'm also expecting Dr. Fabian Lingdo, the leader of the TMC, on the program. Gentlemen, welcome to Northeast Tonight. Now, this has been a day of brisk political developments. Last 24 hours have been there have been absolute brisk political developments as far as Meghalaya politics are concerned. 4 MLAs, 2 from the NPP, 1 from the UDP and 1 from Trinamool Congress. They are all set to join the BJP. They had come to Guwahati yesterday evening and had met NEDA convener, top BJP strategist in the Northeast, Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma. The meeting had taken place at the Assam Secretariat, and separately the BJP President, who is on my show tonight, Mr. Ernest Mauri, as well as the BJP Minister in the Conrad Cabinet, Mr. Sanbur Sulai, is also on the program. Also met Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma yesterday. Now, let me come to you. First of all, let's understand why the MLAs are shifting. Since I have one MLA who had since switched sides, that is Mr. Sanpliang on the show this evening. Let me talk to Mr. Sanpliang. Mr. Sanpliang, basically first tell me, you were a congressman, you were with the Congress, and now you had moved then to the Trinamool Congress along with Dr. Mukul Sangma, and now you have left the Trinamool Congress and is all set to join the BJP. My first question to you is, was joining Trinamool Congress a mistake, Mr. Sanplyang?
Hi, Mr. Wasbir. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be on the show with you. It's always a pleasure to be with you on the show. Thank you for the question. Yes, let me begin by saying that I was elected to the Legislative Assembly from the Congress ticket, and I have been a Congress MLA for the last 4 years. And seeing the situation that was going on within the party in the Congress, 12 MLAs under the leadership of Dr. Mukul Sangma, we all moved out from the Congress and we joined the TMC. Joining the TMC wasn't a mistake. It was with a lot of hope, with a lot of aspirations that we joined the party. But eventually, as the time passed by, I was not getting that much of a response from my people where the party is concerned. I was not being able to create the base of the TMC within my constituency, and therefore when I inquired from my people, they said that this is not the party that we are looking for. And well, I have nothing against the TMC, but it was purely a decision of my leaders, of my people within the constituency, and therefore they suggested me to go to the BJP, which is a larger party, which is a party of the masses. Yeah, that's how.
Now, Mr. Sanplyang, I'm coming to the rest of the panelists, but I want to ask you, Mr. Sanplyang, do you think the people, you were talking about the people, do you think they find the BJP more acceptable than Trinamool Congress as far as Meghalaya is concerned?
Absolutely right, Mr. Wasbir. I must say that right now, the people of at least my constituency and the people of the state in general are beginning to realize that right now Meghalaya needs a change, and this change can be brought by none other than the party at the center, that is the BJP, and it is the BJP that can bring development to the state and to our particular constituencies, and therefore yes. I was quite impressed by the fact that my leaders were telling me to join the BJP for the reason that it is Modi who has given them all kinds of developmental schemes. They were explaining to me that it is Modi who has given them rice, it is Modi who has given them the free gas, free light, free water, free housing. Then he said, then what is wrong in sending a man to the house of the Modi? So that's how they look at. Yeah.
Yes. Now let me come to. I'm coming to you, Dr. Kaluki, in a minute. But let me go to Mr. Ernst Maury. Ernst Maury, the president of the Meghalaya BJP. Mr. Maury, you know, four MLAs have already declared that they are going to join the BJP. Yesterday, you had told me after your meeting with Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma that at least one more from a regional party is set to join the BJP. Has the situation changed today? Are people knocking at the doors of the BJP to join? What is the position?
Good evening, Wasbir.
Good evening.
BJP Meghalaya will be a game changer in this election 2023. So many prominent leaders, sitting MLA, sitting MDC, ex-MLA, ex-MDC, they have joined the BJP. We are welcome everybody to join in our party.
So why do
People have given opportunity to various political parties, and they are now tired of all the false promise that these political parties make just before the election.
now? No, right.
This time the people have decided to give a chance to the BJP.
Now, Mr. Murray, do you think NPP is going to be your main rival? Who is going to be your main rival? Is it going to be the NPP?
Yeah, you see, we are having here the majority political party, that is the NPP and others party also, not only NPP. So we are to fight this election with our own alliance partner.
Who is your own alliance
And
partner?
we are very keen that the people
No, who is your
People
own?
will support us and we will form the next government.
Right. BJP will form the next government. That is what Mr. Murray is saying. But Mr. Murray, who is your own alliance partners? Who do you mean? When you say own alliance partners, who do you mean?
All alliance partner, we are having the NPP, the UDP, and others party also.
So is it going to be a friendly fight? Is it going to be a serious fight? Is it going to be a serious battle? Are you contesting 60 seats?
We are going to contest all the 60 seats. We will not have any alliance with any other political party.
So let me come to Dr. Karluki, the Meghalaya NPP president. Dr. Karluki, that means what Mr. Murray is saying that, BJP is a little bit upbeat at this point in time. They are saying that they have been saying from quite some time now that they will be contesting all the 60 seats. That means technically there is no question of an alliance, isn't it?
Yes, no party have decided on an alliance, either BJP or the NPP or the UDP or any other parties. We are going to fight separately, Wasbir.
So the political leaders and the political parties have a very interesting coinage. They are saying, oh, we are going to have a friendly contest. Does anything friendly contest in an election? Is there can anything be friendly as far as contesting? Because everybody fights to win.
There is no such friendly contest. It's a fight to win and then to get a majority and form the government on your own.
So, how do you think? Let me turn to Mr. Elantry Dakar, the UDP leader. Mr. Elantry Dakar, you are also an alliance partner of the MDA coalition. Now, the BJP is contesting 60 seats. Already 4 MLAs are all set to join the BJP, and according to Mr. Murray, who is sitting on the program tonight, there are several others, including at least one from your party, UDP, who is likely to join the BJP. How do you see the political scenario unfolding?
Good evening, Mr. Wasbir.
Good evening.
I thank you for providing me this opportunity to share with you the United Democratic Party. Firstly, I'd like to...
Okay, we have a very sorry, Mr. Dakar. We have a very poor audio line. I would like to go to Mr. Manuel Badwar, the Congress leader, Mr. Manuel Badwar. Mr. Badwar, do you think suddenly, from being the main opposition party in the state, the Congress has been pushed to the sidelines? You don't have a single MLA in the present assembly at the moment. And it's a very curious situation for the Congress, which has ruled Meghalaya for so long.
Good evening, Mr. Wasbir Hussain. and
Good evening.
this gentleman today. Talking about being in the sideline, I disagree with it in totality. The fact that many politicians and leaders hopping and jumping from one to the other from time to time, especially lately in the past 7 months.
I also cannot continue this conversation because the line is too bad with both Mr. Alantri Dakar and Mr. Manuel Badwar. We will see what we can do about it. I really apologize for that. Before coming to both Dr. Karluki and Mr. Ernest Maury, let me quickly once again ask Mr. Sangpliang. Mr. Sangpliang, your leader, your former leader rather, Dr. Mukul Sangma, he had said a couple of months ago that, he was aware of the fact that some of his MLAs are in touch with other parties. That was quite some time ago. I'm sure you are aware of this because it was a public statement. Now, point is, do you think you are the lone TMC MLA who have changed a political party on the eve of the elections, or do you think there will be others in the TMC? Because today, Dr. Mukul Sangma indicated. Let's listen, before you answer this question, Mr. Sangpliang, let's quickly look at what Dr. Mukul Sangma said today. Let's hear for a minute what Dr. Mukul Sangma said today.
It's a sad thing, in a state where we took pride of setting a new benchmark.
Any more leaving, or that's the end of it?
See, as I have said, we did not take the names, but we know who are going to go where. These are all anticipated political offshoot. Rather, the decision which has already been there. We know. Therefore, we have our own strategy in place. As we have said that 1 or 2 or 3 elected representatives who are sitting MLAs are bound to shift, not only from our party, from other parties also. So similarly, we knew how many of our sitting MLAs will decide to look for another political party, for whatever reasons. Some reasons are, of course, because of the fact that the TMC also have decided to look at alternative, because it is not necessarily necessary that all the sitting MLAs will actually be a potential candidate for the party to win the elections. You have to be very clear on that.
That was Dr. Mukul Sangma, who said that few MLAs are bound to switch sides, so he is not at all surprised. And he said that all the sitting MLAs are also not bound to win, and therefore there is nothing, there is no such thing that every sitting MLA should be given a ticket. So he is not seemingly perturbed. Now, Mr. Sangpliang, are you the lone TMC MLA, or do you think other TMC MLAs will switch parties, whether to BJP or some other party? Mr. Sangpliang.
Well, I must say yes. I'm the only one right now who is the one who's come out from the TMC. But this mind of changing side, I had already communicated to Dr. Mukul Sangma right in the month of April. I did not mention the party. I said that somehow or the other, the TMC is not acceptable in the Khasi Hills region. And therefore, I begged his apology that if you do not mind, sir, I may have to shift my camp, and I must look at better avenues from where my people would support me and where I can serve the people much better.
Right. Okay, more MLAs might switch sides. Now, Dr. Karluki, why NPP is the ruling party? It is the largest party in the MDA alliance. Now, why are people like, Benedict Marak, people like Ferlin, Sangma, and others, why are they leaving your party? Because, in this way, your party seems to have suffered the maximum loss so far.
You see, today, it came out in its long times. We have given a statement that Benedict Marak, he was a CM, but he was removed by our party, which is very clear he's not getting the party ticket. Ferlin, her last time, of course, she did not rebel, but her daughter, fight against the official candidate of the party. And well, for Istamur, he knows that he's not getting a ticket. So these 3 MLAs, they left the party because they know that they are not getting the party ticket.
Very direct statement by Dr. Karluki there. He says the trio of his MLAs, Benedict Marak, Farling Sangma and Ismatur Mominin, they have left because the party was, in any case, the NPP was not going to give them tickets. Now, Mr. Mauri, is BJP going to induct anybody who comes to join? A lot of people are asking the question, it's a question of winnability. Whoever joins your party, they will be able to contest the elections, whether they have the winning capacity or not. This is what some section of people are saying. How would you respond, please?
Wasbir, all these MLA, those who have joined the BJP, it is in the center. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has proven that whatever the BJP promises, the BJP delivers. The central government has uplifted the people of all states, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, gender, etc. Everyone has benefited from the central government schemes across the country, including Meghalaya. In fact, if you look it closely, whatever work has been done in the state has been under the central government scheme, except in some instance where the state government renamed the central scheme to fool the people in Meghalaya. That's why it makes a sitting MLA from others party to join the BJP.
Now, I'm coming back to you. There are very important questions for both you as well as Dr. Karluki will have to answer. I'm not at all sure whether, my producers are not telling me as of now whether I have the lines with Mr. Elentry Dakar and Mr. Manuel Badwar. Okay, Mr. Dakar, can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, okay, I have lost that line to Mr. Elentry Dakar. Mr. Manuel Badwar, my question was, Congress is reduced, playing from the, Congress has become a fence sitter. Congress has been pushed to the wall, pushed to the sidelines in Meghalaya politics. Is it a correct assessment or not?
Definitely not a correct assessment. The fact that leaders leave does not necessarily mean that the public is not with you. The problem with Meghalaya politics is leaders look to the left and the public look to the right. And that's the problem when people have been swimming in the cloud and not necessarily steering grassroots level is all about. See, it's all about ideologies, right? Parties believe in ideologies, and big parties like Congress believe in certain ideologies. And undermining the system is like you're taking away the fact that you're undermining the social structure of the state as such. It's like families that are broken. You can't keep on having girlfriends every day. Yeah? At the end of the day, you need to be fixed somewhere, and you should stick by those ideologies and work upon it. And believe it or not, the public of Meghalaya is still definitely with us. And I heard somebody said just recently, just now, just a while back, saying that, our own alliance partners, if you want to stake claim, don't talk about alliance partners. What are you talking about alliance partners? By saying your alliance partners, that means you're not confident in achieving the numbers that you want to achieve. That means your numbers will not rise up anyway.
No. I think Mr. Mauri made that statement, but Mr. Mauri said that the BJP is contesting all the 60 seats. That's what he said.
Yeah, but BJP contesting all the 60 seats is important. There's no doubt about it. But then, will it translate
All right.
to seats? That will be a big question. right?
Okay, the audio is still bad with audio is still not good with Mr. Manuel
Very good from my
Badwar.
side.
The internet line is really not good. Now one more thing. Let me ask Mr. Maury. Today your Vice President Bernard Marak, he said that he accused the Conrad Sangma government of failing to implement the central schemes. Is it your view as well? Mr. Maury. Okay, we'll have to go for a break, but before that, Dr. Karluki, how do you respond? Let's listen to quickly. Mr. Dr. Karluki, how do you respond to a statement by the BJP leader, Mr. Bernard Marak, who held a rally today in Garo Hills and said that the Conrad Sangma government had failed to implement major central schemes like the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, for example?
You see, Wasbir, these people, they are just talking. How many times I've been telling them that you are like a toothless tiger. They said that they will move out of the government, but they keep on being with the government and blaming the government. It's just like, you after having your food from our plate, then you break our plate. This is the situation. Well, had they are part of the government. Then what their minister are doing there in the cabinet?
Right. So Dr. Karluki has likened the Meghalaya BJP as toothless tiger. If Mr. Maury can hear me, okay, Mr. Maury is also not there on the line. Let me go to Mr. Sangplyang. Mr. Sangplyang, what did Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma tell you yesterday during that meeting?
Well, our meeting was totally separate. It was a different meeting altogether. The meeting which Mr. Sanbor Shulai and Ernest Maury had come, they had a different agenda. We never attended the meeting together. They went to submit a memorandum relating to the Mukro killing, and we 4 MLAs, 3, that is myself, Ferlin Sangma, Benedict Marak, and Samuel Sangma, we 4 met the Honorable Chief Minister Hemanta Ji separately, and we did discuss issues relating to the joining process. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, but the point is, Mr. Maury, can you hear me? Okay. So I'll go for a short break. It's not a good day tonight. I'm getting very severe audio disruptions, but I'll go for a short break. Don't go away. I'll be right back. So, Dr. Karluki, so basically it is, you have to admit the fact that it is going to be a challenging elections for the NPP, because you have seen Bernard Marak, who was in jail, accused of several things. He has been released on bail. He has held a massive rally today. He has leveled sharp allegations against the Chief Minister. He is contesting against the Chief Minister himself. I am sure the top BJP leaders are going to descend in Garo Hills to fight against Conrad Sangma. The point is, you may be all part of the NDA, and you are very honest in saying that there is nothing called friendly contest, and the BJP has made it very clear that they are contesting 60 seats. So what kind of a scenario, or is it part of the strategy between the NPP and the BJP? Okay, we'll fight we'll raise all issues against each other, but after that we will forget about everything and come together, like now.
Well, Wasbir, I never said that it is a friendly contest.
No, you didn't say, yes.
Please, I won't stand corrected on that.
No, I didn't say that.
I said it's a election is...
No, you said
Okay.
there is no friendly
So
contest.
what I
there is
said is
nothing
that-
called friendly contest. Yes, please go on. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No friendly, yeah.
Yes.
There's no friendly contest in election.
Correct.
Well, they are welcome to fight. Everybody is fighting. Everybody, if you ask any party, they are targeting to get an absolute majority, not only my party. So let us fight and let us see. It's only 3 months from now. And we'll see who will have the last laugh after the election. You please mark my word today, Wasbir, so that when we are meeting after the election, maybe in the month of March when the result come out, we'll see who will have the last laugh.
No, absolutely. Elections are elections. But, a lot of people are saying, Dr. Kaluki, that, BJP and the NPP, they are saying that, you will say against each other, and then at the end of the elections, after the elections are over, if none of you have the numbers, then both of you will join each other and form a government again. So it's part of the strategy.
No, it's not part of the strategy, but it's practical. Can the BJP go with the MC? Can the BJP go with Congress? Can the TMC come with BJP? Can the Congress come with BJP? It is practical politics, Wasbir.
Right. Mr. Mauri, how do you respond? Mr. Fabian, Dr. Fabian Lindo, can you hear me? Dr. Fabian. Dr. Fabian Lindo, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Yeah, I am coming to you. I'm coming to you. But
Hello.
I'm coming to you. But let me take a reaction. Mr. Mauri, is it part of your strategy? Is it? Okay. Mr. Mauri's line again is not there. Mr. Fabian Lindo, Dr. Fabian Lindo, TMC. You lost one MLA, Mr. Sangpiang. He's on the program tonight. And he said that BJP is a more acceptable party in Meghalaya than the Tribal Congress. That's what he said. What are your thoughts? Do you think more people will leave the TMC?
That is a claim from their party, but the TMC is more acceptable than the BJP in Meghalaya, especially in the Khasi Jante Hills. Hello.
Yes, carry on. Yes. I can hear you. Why did Mr. Sangpiang leave? Why did Mr. Sangpiang leave?
Mr. Sangpiang has left already since the beginning. We consider him not a member of the TMC right from the very beginning.
But today earlier today, your leader, Dr. Mukul Sangma, said that 3-4 MLAs changing each parties is no big deal. That means he gave an indication that 1 or 2 more TMC MLAs could leave.
Yeah, MLAs may leave because by the time of election, they are no longer MLAs. They are also candidates.
Okay, so that's again disruption. Again, some disruption there. No, let me try and once again go to Mr. Mauri. I don't know whether the 2 other leaders of the UDP and the Congress, I don't know whether have the line. I have never heard about them. Okay, so Mr. Mauri, is it part of the strategy that you and the NPP will give an impression that you are the biggest rivals today, and then you will contest 60 seats, and after the elections you will again combine together? A lot of people are saying that this is part of the strategy. Mr. Mauri.
No, I'm not agree with that.
Yeah.
We as the national party, we have our own strategy So to fight all the 60 seats, it is the decision of the party. Because as a national party, we are having the mandal in all the constituency. And as you know, Wasbir, now we are enrolling the people in the state. We have launched the membership enrollment. And that enrollment is going on very smoothly. And most of the prominent people and the people in the state at large, they join in our party.
Okay. Okay, it's a national party, so they will contest 60 seats. That's an interesting stand taken by Mr. Mauri. Once again, let me try my luck with Mr. Elentry Dakar, the UDP leader. How do you see the things unfolding, Mr. Dakar? A lot of people, including one of your MLAs, are also apparently likely to join the BJP. That is the rumor going around.
Mr. Wasbir, this is very unfair because of the audio problems that we're having. And let me put the record straight. Not our MLA has joined the BJP. He won as an independent candidate. He associated with our party, then disassociated and is set to join the BJP. So for us, it is not a loss. In fact, we have 5 sitting MLAs that will be joining our party. And as far as the MLAs, sitting MLAs who are joining the BJP, they had nowhere else to go. I think Mr. Kharluki had very rightly pointed out that their anti-party activity has made them not eligible to be awarded their respective party tickets.
No.
That is all I have to say.
Right, but Mr. Dakar, did you just say that 5 sitting MLAs are likely to join the UDP? Did you say that?
Pardon me?
Did you say that 5 sitting MLAs are joining your party?
Your audio is bad.
No.
I think you have to.
No.
Your audio.
Did you say?
Yeah, tell me.
Did you say that 5 sitting MLAs are joining your party?
Pardon me?
I think you cannot hear me. Did you say that 5 sitting MLAs are joining your party?
Yeah. There are 5 sitting MLAs that will be joining our party.
Okay. Big claim. This is a big claim.
That is indicative of the potential that my party has in this coming elections.
Who are these people? Are these the suspended Congress MLAs, or they are from Trinamool Congress? Would you like to say anything?
They are part of both.
Okay, that is another indication given by Mr. Dakar that they are part of both. My question was whether these 5 MLAs that he is claiming is likely to join his party, that is the UDP, whether they are from the Congress or the Trinamool. He said it could be both. So things are happening. Things are huge development going around. Now, Mr. Badwar, is the Congress contesting 60 seats? And a lot of people are asking, will you have enough candidates? Because you are a party which has been there very strong in Meghalaya till a couple of years ago. Will you contest 60 seats, Mr. Badwar?
We have already finalized on around 52 to 53 seats. So 60 seats is definitely a yes. We are contesting all 60 seats that is going to be there. And there's no second talk about it.
So, you are contesting 60 seats on it. So, one common thing that is emerging. Let me ask Mr. Dakar. Mr. Dakar, is the UDP, how many seats is the UDP contesting?
We are currently at crossing the 40 mark. But in due course of time, we hope to cross the 50 mark.
So, you will be contesting, that means it will be safe to say that the UDP will be contesting 40 to 50 seats.
This time round, we are just not fielding candidates for the purpose of filling up seats. just to showcase that we have a false potential. We are going into the nitty-gritty of the constituency details, and wherever the winnability factor is there, we are setting up the candidates. Where it is not, we are not setting up candidates.
So that is a little bit vague. I didn't get an answer as to how many seats the UDP is contesting, but that's not the big thing. The one thing that is emerging from this discussion is that absolutely there is nothing called MDA in the coming elections. What happens after that is a different story. Now, Fabian Lingdo, Dr. Fabian Lingdo, where does the TMC fit in? Who could be your potential allies? Now, a lot of people are saying that even the BJP could be your potential ally, but that cannot happen if you are under the banner of TMC. So, who could be then the ally of the TMC in Meghalaya? Okay. So this is going to be extremely difficult to gauge don't you think, Dr. Kharluki, that if this is what is happening, there is no MDA at all in this coming elections, of course, because everybody is contesting 60 seats, you are contesting 60 seats, BJP is contesting 60 seats, and Congress says that Congress is also contesting 60 seats. So, is Meghalaya going to live up to its history of fractured verdict? But if there is a fractured verdict, you already have an alliance that had somehow worked, because the BJP was a bitter critic of the NPP in the last 2 to 3 years.
You see, Wasbir, as it is today, we will be putting up candidate in 58 seats, and we are still trying for other 2 seats. But we are fighting in 54 seats against many of the party. That was our assessment. So we will see after the result. Like what I've told you, that, BJP, whatever they say, they cannot work with TMC, neither they can work with Congress. And even like what you say just now, TMC will not be able to work with BJP, or Congress will not be able to work with BJP. Of course, unless and until after the election, what happened, they merged, that's a different issue.
So, Mr. Maury, hypothetically speaking, Mr. Maury, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
Wasbir,
yeah. Yes, please carry on.
Wasbir.
Yes.
I have heard about the Dr. Kharluki has given a very clear statement. Now we are facing election. We will see after election, but we are going to form the government only with the like-minded party, those who are free from corruption. That is our stand.
So that is
of
again
course, we cannot work with the TMC. Yes, Inimas.
You cannot work with the TMC, you cannot work with the Congress.
Yes.
Absolutely. So it is very clear now, that although the BJP and NPP and the UDP are contesting on their own, there is a possibility, and there is a very clear-cut statement, in fact, by Mr. Maury, that this is an alliance that is there, and you contest on your own. It's a very good strategy, actually. Mr. Elantri Dakar, this is an extremely good strategy. You fight on your own. If you get the numbers, it is well and good. If you don't get the numbers, then all 3 of you have to unite again.
I didn't get the question.
My question is very simple. It is a very good strategy. BJP NPP and UDP contesting on their own. If you get the numbers, it is well and good. If you don't get the numbers, then all you have to do is to once again enter into a coalition.
Well, that is a possibility, but the way our party is looking at things is that the people of Meghalaya will give us the opportunity to be in the driver's seat, and we are open to work with anyone who supports us in realizing the long pending aspirations of the people.
Right, right. Now, Dr. Khaluki, the BJP calls itself, the BJP is saying that it is going to be a game changer in these elections. So what it is appearing is that BJP will be once again going to be, calling the shots, because all MLAs, several MLAs are joining. BJP has a huge leadership base. A lot of people will come to Meghalaya to campaign for the BJP. That way you are a party. Your alliance partners are of course there with you. UDP is there, but you will be contesting separately. So does it put you in some kind of a difficulty?
You see, the thing is like this, Wasbir. National Party, even BJP in 2018, their big leaders campaign, but what they get? 2 seats. So big leaders can come. But the only thing is, I'm telling you that whatever may be, if today we're having an MDA comprised of UDP, BJP, NPP, PDF, HSPDP. Well, if this same combination comes again, means the people are for the MDA.
Yeah. Okay, let me go to once again. If try to go to Mr. Sangplyang. Yeah, Mr. Sangplyang, what is the mood of the people? Do you get the sense that the BJP will be the kingmaker this time, or do you think the BJP, which have already announced that they are going to contest 60 seats, could get the numbers on their own? Do you think BJP will be the kingmaker, to ask you in a more simple manner?
Like I told you earlier, BJP is turning out to be a main political party and is going to play a game changer in Meghalaya. I'm saying this with a lot of confidence that BJP will be the game changer. With 60 MLAs, with 60 candidates fighting for the 60 seats, I'm sure we're going to get good numbers. We are dedicated to serve the people with the policies that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is unfolding for the state of Meghalaya. The schemes that the Prime Minister is going to shower on Meghalaya, we are really going to set the ball rolling in the weeks and the days to come.
Now, Mr. Sangplyang, when is the formal joining going to take place? When is it likely to take place, and where?
The joining is likely to take place in New Delhi in the presence of all the central leaders, and likely immediately after the Gujarat elections.
And before letting you go, what did Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma tell you when you met him Wednesday along with your other colleagues? What did he tell you?
He told us that we are a team now, we are in the family now, we need to work together, and we will be coordinating, and we will be strategizing the election procedures from now on, and therefore you be ready to come to Delhi to join the party formally. Yeah, that was all.
Right. Now, before coming to others, Mr. Badwar, you see, Congress and the Trinamool Congress are the 2 opposition parties really in Meghalaya today, because the BJP, UDP and the NPP are part of the MD alliance. Now, from sitting in the opposition, Mr. Badwar, do you think that it is a very good strategy on the part of these 3 alliance partners, the BJP, NPP and UDP to fight separately, because they already know. This was the question I was asking them, because and Mr. Dakar very rightly said that that is a possibility. Do you think that it is a grand strategy of the alliance?
It depends on which strategy that befits them, no? At the end of the day, if they want to fight separately, it's up to them that they want to fight separately. Uh, Sitting in the opposition, I feel constructive opposition in Meghalaya did not exist for the past 3-4 years, with all this tussle that is going on and people hopping from one party to the other. But then leaders hopping from one party to the other does not necessarily mean that the public also was hopping along, no? That's the big question that needs to be answered in the next elections, isn't it?
Yes, Mr. Dakar? Yes.
I couldn't hear what Mr. Badwar was saying, but I would like to just factor in this pertinent point. You see, the entire show is revolving around the number of sitting MLAs joining and shifting parties. But you have to factor in this fact that in the recent past, more than 50% of sitting MLAs do not return back to the Legislative Assembly. And that is why, as a party, we do our grassroots work very tediously in order to ensure who we welcome in and who we don't.
Okay. Final comments from you, Mr. Mauri. What do you think? More MLAs are joining your party. Is that going to be the situation in the coming days?
Yes, Wasbir. Already we have received the feedback. More MLA, they are going to join our party. BGP is a very strong force to reckon within Meghalaya. We are very confident of forming the next government in the state with the support of the people of the state. The people are tired with, we have enjoyed 50 years of statehood and we have nothing to show it.
No, but yes, but you have to answer a very important question which Dr. Kharluki raised. He said that if you are so unhappy with the government, why did you not leave? Why did the BJP not leave the MDA coalition?
You see, we have pointed out before also, the main upset part for us, being in the coalition, all the central scheme has been renamed by the NPP in our state.
Okay.
Like one of the example related with focus scheme. I want to get the clarity from Dr. Kharluki how they bring the fund with this focus scheme.
Please respond, Dr. Kharluki. If you have heard what Mr. Mauri has said, kindly respond.
Yes, you see, this is actually, this focus scheme is from the, this basin development in which, all the departments, they pour together their fund. And that's how CM came with this focus scheme. And then you see, Mr. Wasbir, let me tell Mr. Mauri that I have adopted a village. In 5 villages I have adopted, and I work very hard. And now this SAGY, I know it's a scheme for the center, but here in the state it's implemented by the state. So it is implemented by us. People have elected us to power for implementation. It might be a scheme not before only his government, even during Congress in Delhi. The scheme was from the Delhi government. It was implemented by the state. He should know this, no?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'd like, this is a very, very volatile scenario. The situation is in a flux. Actually, BJP is upbeat at this point in time because 4 MLAs are all set to join, and Mr. Mauri is saying several more MLAs are likely to join the BJP in the days ahead. UDP has also made a big statement saying that given a specific number, that 5 sitting MLAs are going to join the UDP. Another thing that is also clear is that both the BJP and the NPP are going to contest 60 seats each, but the UDP is going to contest a sizable number of seats, but certainly not 60 seats. And as Mr. Dakar said, the UDP will be fielding candidates, after proper assessment, not just fielding candidates for the sake of it. As far as the Trinamool is concerned, Trinamool, Dr. Mukul Sangma today said that few MLAs may go, but that's no big deal because all sitting MLAs does not necessarily mean that they are going to get the tickets or whether they are going to win. There is no certainty. The Congress is absolutely maintaining a brave face, saying that it is a party which has been there in Meghalaya for long and is not to be taken lightly. These are early days, but there has been brisk political movement and therefore the debate. But once again, I'd like to apologize to the viewers for the poor audio connection, and over which, of course, we don't have much of a control because it is the internet because of which the audio was poor. I thank my panelists for participating in the program and the viewers for watching the show. Good night and goodbye.